Hey everyone, a little bit different what's on my workbench today. So for for the longest time I've been using this rotary tool, Dremel tool, and XY table with a manual Z, of course, to do my milling work. And in celebration of me getting a new job and getting paid again, I picked up, well, it's on its side right now, that is a benchtop CNC. So I went with a CNC instead of a 3D printer. Well, there's a piece of metal that fell on the ground. I went with a CNC instead of a 3D printer because I'm not entirely satisfied with how the final product of 3D printers, the tolerances aren't really what I like. So this is a Prover 3018, not the Mach 3. The Mach 3 is for cutting metals. So the reason I got this is I wanted a CNC. The nice thing about CNCs, computer numeric control, is you can get a your final. Well, a lot of manufactured parts now actually use CNCs to manufacture them, or they use screw machines. But screw machines are older technology. The CNCs are newer, and of course the 3D printers are the newest. But you'll get the beauty of CNCs is you have all these different size cutting tools. And you can see how fine of a very fine cutting tools, and you can even swap out the CNC with the rotary section with a laser if you want to turn it into a laser engraver. So let's see what's in the box here. Jimitsu. Oh, that is a user manual. Wow. Okay. And this one has those are the nice little sides. And I heard about this. You gotta connect all the wiring. And let's see. I heard about them. These are the giant bucket of parts. Oh, yippee. Okay. So what do we got here? We got work clamps, spanners, which are otherwise known as wrenches, alignment tools, cable ties, Allen keys. At least I gave you all the Allen keys. The Z probe. Oh, I'm glad I came with the Z probe. Well, the Z probe you do is when you put a tool in, you lower. This is the Z right here. So the Z will come down and touch off with the Z probe. Z probe tells the Z stage how high up it is, because the X and Y you can control is fine, but the Z stage you have to kind of like manually set it. So we got emergency stops, limit switches, SD card reader, and let's take a look inside. Oh, so it came with the software. They give you the little USB SD reader, and there's software in there. That's cool. Alright, and those are your little limit switches. Let's take a look at this thing. Okay. So I actually got this for multiple reasons. Power cord, another power cord. One is so I can cut my own, ooh, that's pretty. Cut my own PC boards. PCBs, because I've been struggling, well, this is the Tiger Learning Computer thing I've been struggling with forever, and you can create Gerber files. This is getting really nerdy. Well, Gerber files are the standard for cutting circuit boards. So you convert Gerber files to gerbil, which is the rather funny name of the programming language, which gets converted to G code. Let's see if I want to make this too complicated. So, in ye olden days, everything was controlled via parallel ports. computers don't have parallel ports anymore, so they have USB, just like any other modern device. So they came up with gerbil and G-code to tell the motors how to do their tool paths. So your spindle motor, this is a little offline controller, so if you're not plugged into a PC, you can manually control this is your Z stage. This is your X stage. Sorry, this is your X stage, and this is your Z stage, and the Y stage is down below. So yeah, this is probably an Arduino based. Would be my guess. It's actually really nice build quality. It's probably Arduino based controller. You can see you got your X, your Y, and your Z, and those are steppers. You can see it's B minus B plus, A minus A plus. So those are steppers. Here's your spindle motor. Your spindles, which actually spins. Nice big heat sink. Actually really nicely made. It still has the protective cover on it. And at the bottom we have your E-stop, your probe, which is, say, your Z pipe hope. And then you have your limit switches along the bottom here. And this is where you plug in your little offline controller. And what's over here? Well, if we have laser power or PWM. Cool. Nice. Got a couple power supplies. You see, here's one of your steppers there. There's another stepper there. There's your spindle motor. And so that drives your Z, that drives your X, and your Y is underneath. It looks like they give you all the tools. I mean, they got the screwdriver, everything down to your screwdriver, your Allen wrenches are all here. So, as you can see, I'm going from reliable there, but pain in the ass, to nice and modern. And again, I wanted to go CNC instead of 3D printer, because I can't 3D print circuit boards. I can CNC circuit boards, and that was my biggest thing. And I noticed it's getting harder and harder to come across those guys, which are the Jaguar controllers. They're starting to get a little too pricey for what I like. So what I want to do is find a nice handheld enclosure and make one from scratch. So I'll have a new, hopefully next few months, I'll have a brand new controller, roughly the same size as that. I found some nice enclosures around that size, and make one 5200 controller from scratch instead of having to rely on gutting. And the nice thing is I'll be able to, because it's a CNC, I'll be able to cut out my own printed circuit board for it internally, and then with a new enclosure I'll be able to cut all the holes and everything for it and make it look all nice and pretty. So, alright, that's it for now. When I get to the next stage I will take some more video, but that's it for now. I think, yeah, as I assemble I'll take a couple videos, but that's a good introduction for tonight. Thanks for watching.